this way because it is too magnificently beautiful not to get the full view of this. I'll put this little treasure box to the side, but take a look. I'm gonna tell you one of the coolest gallery pieces I've ever seen. This is spectacular. It's black chalcedony and it's pink thulite, all inlaid. I can imagine the time and the effort and the work to do something like this. Gorgeous combination here. The necklace and pendant are $283.50. I will tell you, we don't have many of these. Absolutely not. The matching earrings are $164.75. But J. King, I gotta go right out to you. Wow, what an amazing work of art. This is just it's a beautiful mix here.
You know, this is part of our gallery collection, but these are the things that even amaze me. Here again, these are all individually handcrafted from scratch. This is truly art, but it's actually the skill level of the artist that can actually do this kind of work that is really amazing. And if you look at this in the pendant, so you have a silversmith, they handcraft the setting, the sterling silver setting. That's all done from sterling silver sheet material. All that inlay that you're seeing there, that's all individual. Look at that. It's okay. It's not just flat, right? It's three-dimensional. So, but can you imagine the time, the effort, the skill that it took to actually cut those pieces like that and then set them together? So in this case, what they'll do is they'll take the black chalcedony, that's midnight chalcedony. It comes out of South Africa. And then you've got that Norwegian thulite, and they've inlaid that. All of those are hand-cut pieces, and if you look at them, they're not chips, right? That's actually cut where they cut the stone, they cut that curvature, and they inlay that. They hand set that. It's really, really amazing. And if you think about it, it almost looks like that they've taken something and it's like they've just painted it on. It's not. It's actual stone. So you've got natural black, midnight black chalcedony, and then you've got that amazing Norwegian thulite inlaid inside of it. It's a great look, very Art Nouveau-ish. And again, these are designs that we do. You'll never see these anywhere else. This is only done for the Fine Show by us. They're designed by us, and they're all done by hand by our artists. I mean, we're not farming this out. We're not buying this from anybody. This is truly just our art that you're seeing. And you can't buy this art anywhere else. The Fine Show is the only place you could get it.
And that's what makes it so exciting. You know, Jay, I was talking a little bit about thulite. Earlier, when I think we might have lost the sound going back and forth, but thulite, I love that footage in Norway that you share with us of this, because it seems like it's all you see is that color, which is the most beautiful plummy pink shade.
You know, actually, Christian's here at the show, and this is where we, cool. You know, we met him several years ago. And then discovered thulite. I don't know of any other location on planet Earth that it comes from. And it only, from what I understand, it only comes from that one deposit. And it's on a farm in Norway, and it's surrounded by wetlands. So they have to walk all of the equipment in. There's no motorized equipment. It's all, they walk everything in. It all has to be carried in by hand through the marsh to kind of like this high area island. And then they, all of the tools they use, the pneumatic tools or the air tools that they use are all run off of generators. There's no big equipment. There's no big tractors. How they get the material after they mine it, they put it in into nylon lift baskets, and then they bring in a helicopter one day after they've mined and they've got everything sorted out and they've got all the lift baskets full. They bring in a helicopter and they literally lift the thulite rough out of where they're mining it from over the wetlands, and they put it out next to a road where they can load it later onto a trailer, and then they can, you know, transport it or move it. But just the mining of it, can you imagine that aspect? The rarity of it, the mining of it, is just something, like I said, it's not like you just, it's not one of those, the Thulite isn't a material that you actually just go and find on the open market. It's really, really rare. It's very, very difficult to obtain it.
And we didn't make many of these. I mean, obviously, this is, like we said, lost artwork. I mean, very hard to do that type of inlay with a natural gemstone. So when they're gone, I can't, you know, I think we have fewer than 100 pair of the earrings. Is that right? At this point right now, those earrings are going actually, they're both going very quickly. It's the first time you're seeing it. The earrings are about 1.5 inches in length, and they're 3/4 of an inch side to side. And this really, truly is a treasure. You heard what Jay said. He discovered the Thulite when at a Tucson show. And of course, back Chalcedony, which is such an amazing stone, takes faceting so beautifully. It looks almost like black diamonds. I look at this on Angie, and it's like, okay, she has a jeweler. I mean, this was custom made. I need to know the story behind that. That is absolutely beautiful. If you're a pink girl, I love this combination. In fact, one of the gals was saying today, when they saw this combination and they saw the inlay work, she said, oh my goodness, they're my 2 favorite colors, like to mix match back and forth. I said, well, then this is 100% made for you, because you will not find anything else like this anywhere else, and that is 100% the truth of the matter. So with that, again, keep in mind, everything in jewelry for our big Tucson event, we're offering 5 flex payments, which means you don't, you know, have that convenience. You don't have to pay it all off at once. You can split up your payments over the next 5 months, but you always have your unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. So 096741 is the item number. Yes. Oh, Jay. Wait till you see what we did for the Dragonstone necklace. Oh, I'm telling you, there's gonna be surprises like this all throughout the big Tucson Gem Show, and I love it, because it's just one after another after another. Okay, we're gonna talk about brown